This is one of the best moments again. I travel around to meet a friend, Yano. Actually, we were to meet him last year, but I think I didn't make it. It's God's plan. I had to meet him when things are ready and ripe. This year, Yano is a champion in Uasin Gishu. Like this ram here gave him champion. He's part of the family. He's been following us for some time. He is the champion. He was bought through auction, meaning he is the best. Imagine you're starting Dorper sheep farming and you're getting offsprings from the best ram. I can say one of the best rams in Africa today. That's why M Agriculture will never bring you any type of farmer or any farmer, since you're a big family and you've proved to love a most. If you're new to our YouTube channel, guys, kindly hit the subscribe button. Subscribe and subscribe and subscribe. Follow Yano. He's doing amazing sheep farming in amazing structures. Follow his TikTok, follow his Facebook, and his other social media accounts so that you can also learn directly from him in what we will not cover in this detailed episode. And I give a big shout out to one of my best followers. One of my best, there are many of my best followers, but he's one of them. Some people will call you and appreciate what you're doing, and you feel like you're someone. George Onwar Amum of Malakal Agricultural and Commercial Company, currently in Australia, natively from South Sudan. This is your video. When you come to Kenya, visit Yano.
My name is Edwin Kibet. Welcome to Yano Farm, the home of quality ewes. We are located in Nandi County, a place called Ngenyilel, near Kapkatembu Shopping Center. So today we are privileged to showcase all the qualities that we are doing here. We are starting with our ram. This is the house of our ram. As I said earlier, this is Yano Farm breeders. This is our banner. This is our name. This is our quality. So this is our ram. This is our ram. This is a very friendly ram. He made us proud at Eldoret ASK show. This was our champion. We managed to get a trophy because of him. Very friendly. These are the young ones of this ram. At our farm, we breed quality. We are not after numbers. Numbers will come after we have achieved our quality. And that's an automatic thing. These are the young ones. The eldest here is 3.5 months. This is 3.5 months ram. That's an 3.5 months ewe. The youngest here is 1 month. Not 1.5 months, I'm sorry. This is an ewe. Bred by our champion with our local ewes. We've been breeding, it's now our 5th year. We have been doing this quality quality job. Look at the size of a 3.5-month ram. That's how it look like. A very well good top frame, as well as the ewe, a good top frame. That's our quality. Look at the ram, very friendly. Very friendly. We are also registered. Our stud book number is 14712. When you go to Kenya Breeder Society of Kenya, that's our code, you will find us there. That means you are breeding nationally. Look at the quality, the length. When you buy a ram from us, you are going to improve the genetics of your farm. Good ram will give you good ewes. Good ewes will multiply your farm, and then you will have a trademark, your own trademark. You will be proud of your sheep, knowing that you have the quality. Also, when you want to improve your sheep and you buy a ram from us, they will go and add weight to your local sheep. They will add quality, and you already have the South African bloodline. You will achieve your future dream. So this is the basking place. When you want our sheep to breed the ram, to breed with the ram, we release all our sheep every day in the morning. The ram will identify the ewe that is ready to be served. After identification, the ewe will be enclosed with the ram inside the room, as others will go and graze. Same thing daily until all the ewes are served. Before I started sheep, I was just a farmer here. I used to make some, there are small chicken houses called brooders. Those were my first initial capital. I also did poultry farming. And the poultry farming collapsed, or mine collapsed, because of when COVID iliingia, the animal feeds cost rised. Nika step out. I didn't do the chicken again. I had goose. So I had to dispose the goose. Reason for disposing, I had a friend who alikuwa request 20 tutafute the breeding ram, Kajiado. So we took the journey up to Kajiado. On reaching the farm, I was also shocked. I was also surprised by the quality of the ewes the Maasai have. We are far much behind. Reason, they were empowered long time ago, unlike us here, because that's their only livelihood. They can't cultivate, they can't farm like ours. They don't have tractors to do farming, so their main job is livestock. So the Wazungu from South Africa had already sourced them the breeding rams, imported ones. So they were far much ahead of us. That's where I saw my first imported ram. In fact, the owner who had 3 rams, quality rams, perfect as mine. Now, unajua Kajiado, there is a lot of high, the temperature there is very high. So the rams shed their fur to fit in with the environment. So the guy bought 1 ram. So me, I had around some 10 sheep here. So I came back and told, this one of mine I'm selling at 4,500, and we've bought 1 ram there at 45,000. I'm seeing there is no value with mine. I disposed all of them. Went back there, bought 4 ewes. 2 mothers, young mother, 2 old mothers, and 2 first timers. So, and because I didn't know of the management, the old mothers died even before giving birth. The 2 survived. They are still here up to now since 2019. I'll show them to you. So that's where my breeding journey started. So I remained with 2. So I had to source money to go and buy my own ram, because the other guy had sold his ram. Ametosheka naye. So I started my own journey, went back to Kajiado to source another ram, and started my own breeding. So I bought my first sheep at 40,000 each. Quality sheep. So I had no, all the structures were not there. These ones were, I built them last year. So after buying the breeding ram, and I had 2 ewes, I multiplied the 2. When they give birth to a ram, I sell a ram at 30,000, go back there, negotiate a young ewe, that maybe 3 months, 4 months, buy it at 30,000, come back again. Until my flock, ikafika 10. So I went back to buy another ram, but from a different farm this time round. Sold the other one. So I bought the second ram, came here, it lasted for 1 cycle. Somebody liked it. I had bought it at 45, I sold it later at a good price. And I added some breeding rams that they had been born here. Sold them, and I managed to raise 210,000. I imported my first ram through a broker also. It was not my own effort. So I went to a broker who had imported from South Africa, bought one, and came back home. So I had not also known of the quality of which kind of ram are you looking for. So I just wanted a South African ram. So, but there is another quality of the hair texture that you need to consider. So I requested for a friend who happened to be the person in charge of the Eldoret ASK show. On approaching him, I want to feature my sheep on showground. He requested for pictures. I sent to him. He gave me an okay. But again, on reaching the showground, the day of judging the sheep, I did not get a trophy. Reason? My Dorper ram had poor fur quality. That's it. So kuna rasta, ndume yangu ilikuwa rasta. Na hii ingine ilikuwa silk. That's when I knew nilikuwa nimechoma. So I sold when we were at showground, I wanted to sell to the former deputy president. No, it was Linturi. So Linturi gave us an offer of 200. We want to sell it at 250 because tuliona gharama ya kuongeza pesa kuimport ingine ikakuwa ngumu. Unluckily, he didn't buy. We came back. Another client followed us. He came and bought it at home at 210,000. And we managed to buy another ram at 224,000. The current ram now, the champion. That was, we bought it at auction. So there is a friend of mine, a Maasai, who had made a visit to Kajiado, not Kajiado, to South Africa. So when the process of auction was going on, he was there. So he made a good selection, managed to secure that for us. Na ikafika nyumbani at a total cost of 224,000. So we are now enjoying the fruits of this ram. So this year, he managed to be the champion. From the previous ram, we got no trophy. Well, look at my sheep. If someone comes overnight and remove all the tags, the identification numbers belong to each and every sheep here, and I am asked about I'm in a position to give you every detailed information about this ewe, that ram, where I bought it, where I've brought it from, since the beginning up to the moment where they are. And if by any chance, if someone could get the information concerning this sheep without my consent, with or without my consent, I mean, one might come overnight and steal all out of the knowledge that he has acquired from me. This is a message to the starters. beginners, don't do the mathematics in your notebooks. What you have to do, if you want to start sheep, don't compromise on quality. Don't say this is too expensive. Don't say I want this one. This looks cheap. Buy something which is quality, worth of your money. If you are requested to pay 30,000, get an option to select. If you come to my farm, you want to select a sheep, I tell you pay 50,000 for this sheep. Actually, I'm just helping you. If you come to my farm and you say, I have 15,000, so it's upon me now to decide for you. Take this young one, take this lame one, take this blind one. But if you have that mind, if you have that curiosity of doing Dorper sheep farming, buy quality. Don't compromise on your money. Again, when choosing a ram for your breeding stock, make sure you take the best among the available rams. Don't let the price scare you away. Buy the best, and you will be the champion of yourself. You have done great honor to your salary. You've done a great honor to people to the neighbors at home there, knowing that somebody bought a ram at 50,000. Indeed, it matches the 50,000. So choose wisely, make decision wisely. Don't let the money control what you are buying. Go after quality. Again, there are farmers who prefer going for low quality sheep. In their mindset that after like 5 years, they will be having quality. What I can advise those farmers, get good quality crosses of a price range between 20 to 30,000. Invest on a quality ram. Don't buy a cheap ram. A cheap ram is usually low quality. Some instances, yes, you may find a cheap ram. Maybe it was not well managed. But again, why do you have to buy an managed ram for your good quality flock that you've already attained at between 20 to 25,000? Good sheep will give you a short payback period. Quality ram will escalate the prices of the young ones in your farm. If I come to your farm, you have a cross, maybe a black sheep, and you buy a Dorper. The black sheep, by any chance, it will give you a black-head lamb. I come to your farm, maybe that lamb is a ram. I come to your farm, I want to purchase a ram. And you tell me, this is a ram I'm selling. I request for a mother. The mother is the black one. How will you convince me? That's impossible. Do quality. Ignore numbers. Get 4. I started with 4. 2 died. That means I started with 2. And I'm here where I am now. So we categorize according to the body size, age, served use have their own rooms that are nearing to give birth, have also their own rooms. And all of those that we are always window, they have their own room also. So here, this structure can accommodate up to 40 sheep as per the partitioning. So you are not supposed to do a lot of sheep in one cube. You need to control the numbers in a cube. This cube only belongs to 40. when you do 10, the floor will be muddy because there is too much urination, there is too much feces. So that's when there is a lot of numbers in one cube, the cube will be muddy. And also when doing construction of this kind of sheep structure, you must do good ventilation. Some people do, I think, something like human house, which is not good for sheep. Sheep need well ventilated rooms because of the ammonia of the sheep urine. That's what makes them sometimes feel sick. Others have a lot of mucus because of the ammonia. So when doing the spacing of the floor, you must make sure that this finger fits in between the spaces. The small finger fits in between the spaces. The wood that is used for the floor should be in a measurement of 3 by 1. That is 3 by 1 inches. So that broad floor will collect water, urine. That is it. So that is where you will start complaining that my sheep house is muddy. So you need to use slim wood that is 3 by 1, so that it can aerate well, the droppings can pass well. So also you need to partition in such a way that the mothers with young ones do not mix with those that are in lamb. Also do not mix with the rams. They have to be on their own special room so that you can introduce pellets to the young ones. So according to mine, there is a corner space that will allow you to feed the young ones with the pellets, as well as the young one can come back and suckle their mothers and also drink water. It will allow for easy management. Unlike other people remove the young ones outside, they feed them separate. That looks like a tedious job. So all these other rooms are for the mature rams that are ready to be sold. We partition them here. We don't allow them to breed our ewes because they are related. So we have to enclose them in their rooms. We also do tagging according to age. And colors also determine the sire or the mother, the color of the ear tags. Also, there are ear tags that are for registration. Some here don't have, but they are supposed to be having at the moment. We are just waiting for them to be delivered.